The open Khao Kiao Zoo highlights Mudang, while Erawan National Park attracts visitors thanks to a staff member famous for his shark-shaped signature. National Park passport holders are flocking to this 50-square-kilometer park located in Sisoat District, Kanchanaburi, not just for a simple stamp, but for the unique signature of Rakafal Phone Sathian Sujikanan. His signature, written in English, went viral on TikTok, making Mr. Rakafal a true attraction. The park official stated that he never expected such popularity, his intention simply being to reflect his identity through this signature. "I am a scuba diver, I love the sea, and I feel connected to it. Sharks are one of my favorite creatures," he wrote on the park's Facebook page. Erawan National Park has not disclosed the number of visitors since the signature became famous. Known for its Erawan Falls, the park offers visitors much more than nature. "Don't forget to pin this waterfall on your itinerary," the park highlighted, adding that visitors can meet the man behind the famous signature in person. Many visitors, including tour guides, have shared photos of their passports stamped with the signature on Facebook, with some even promising to return. "See you soon, my shark bro," wrote an admirer, Nuch Saraya. The Minister of Natural Resources and Environment, Kalamkai Sriyan, also praised Mr. Rakafal on Facebook. The Department of National Parks, Wildlife, and Plant Conservation is also thriving thanks to the popularity of Mudang, an adorable pygmy hippo at Khao Kiao Zoo in Chiang Buri. However, Erawan National Park announced that while it remains open, swimming is banned on Friday due to strong currents. Flooding in Mae Sai, Chiang Rai, has eased after the Sai River overflowed its banks on Thursday, prompting authorities to reinforce the riverbank on the Thai side. As of 9 a.m. on Friday, the water level at the Thai-Myanmar Friendship Bridge had dropped by 60 centimeters since 4 a.m. but remained at a critical level, according to the Chiang Rai Public Relations Office. The river's overflow once again flooded Mae Sai, particularly affecting areas like Silam Joy Market near the Myanmar border town of Tachalike. Workers and soldiers were deployed to stack large sandbags near the bridge to prevent further flooding into the town, which is still recovering from heavy rains last month. Mae Sai is one of the districts in northern Thailand severely damaged by recent deluges. In Chiang Mai, residents and tourists were evacuated by truck from a flooded area in the Muang district on Friday, according to a photo released by the Chiang Mai Municipality Office. In Chiang Mai Province, the Ping River rose from 4.80 meters at 7 a.m. to 4.85 meters by 10 a.m. on Friday, also reaching critical levels. Kwakal Manasamphanthasakal, director of the Chiang Mai Irrigation Office, warned of possible flooding later in the day as a large volume of water from upstream districts, including Chiang Dao, was flowing towards Muang district. The Chiang Mai Municipality Office reported that workers and volunteers are helping locals and tourists in flooded areas, moving them to safer locations. A police investigation concluded that a gas leak was the cause of the tragic bus fire that claimed the lives of 20 students and 3 teachers on Tuesday. Pol Lieutenant Gen Trerong Phuphan, commander of the Office of Police Forensic Science, OPFS, said on Thursday that an initial investigation found the gas leak occurred at the front of the bus. However, it has yet to be determined what caused the sparks that ignited the fire, or why the gas was leaking, he added. Experts specializing in vehicle gas systems will be invited to provide further information. An inspection by OPFS officers and experts also revealed that 11 compressed natural gas (CNG) tanks had been installed on the bus. On Thursday, a House Committee on Transport invited officials from the Department of Land Transport, DLT, and the Automotive Engineering Bureau, AEB, to explain the cause of the fire and discuss potential solutions. Kairut Visalakitra, Director General of the DLT, informed the committee that 6 of the 11 CNG tanks installed on the bus were registered, while the remaining tanks were not. The inspection revealed that the gas leak originated from one of the unregistered tanks, which had not been checked by engineers, he said. The police are working with the department to determine who is responsible. How did officials inspecting the bus fail to notice the excessive number of gas tanks, asked Mr. Kairut. Cheap Namshan, director of the AEB, told the House Committee that the bus involved in the accident was a single-deck vehicle, not a double-decker, and that the rear emergency door was functional. The inspection found no evidence of a front tire explosion, as previously reported, he said, adding that the bus's front wheel shaft was broken and showed signs of scraping against the road surface. He also said that a fuel line, which carries gas from the tank to the engine, had come loose, causing the leak. Early reports from first responders indicated that the front left tire had blown out, causing the wheel to catch fire. The driver then lost control, and the bus swerved into the median barrier. Flames quickly engulfed the vehicle. Following the incident, the DLT suspended the transport operation license granted to Panasara Chinabut, operator of the Sing Buri-based Chinabut tour, Mr. Kairut said. The license will be revoked if the investigation finds that negligence by the company caused the tragedy. Mr. Kairut also noted that the registration of Kanitha Chinabut as the company's transport safety manager, TSM, had been revoked, and an investigation was launched into Alternative Resource Engineering Co., which provides gas-fueled vehicle inspection and testing services. The bus driver's license, identified as Samran Chanfit, 48, who surrendered to the police on Tuesday night, has also been suspended. He faces losing his license if found responsible. All 13,426 vehicles using CNG will be inspected within 60 days. The Narathiwat Provincial Court issued an arrest warrant for General Pisal Wattanawongkiri, a few Thai party list MP, in connection with the 2004 Tak Bai massacre. The Cross-Cultural Foundation said on Thursday that the arrest warrant was issued on Tuesday at the request of the victim's lawyer. The foundation is legally representing the families of the 85 people who died during the 4th Region Army's dispersal of protesters in Narathiwat's Tak Bai district on October 25, 2004. General Pisal, a former commander of the 4th Army Region, was previously summoned to stand trial, but he was protected by his parliamentary immunity from legal prosecution. However, House Speaker Wan Mohammed Noor Matha said the 2017 Constitution includes a provision allowing the judiciary to prosecute General Pisal as long as it does not interfere with his parliamentary duties. General Pisal failed to respond to his summons, leading to the arrest warrant. The 74-year-old now finds himself among 7 defendants being prosecuted on charges of allegedly colluding to murder the 85 protesters, the foundation said. General Pisal ordered the dispersal of the protest and declared an emergency decree at the site, where 7 demonstrators died on the scene. Another 78 people died from suffocation or organ failure after 1,000 protesters were piled in layers into 25 military trucks. They were transported in this state to Inkayatha Borhan military camp in Padani, 140 kilometers away. Meanwhile, Rangzaman Rome, a People's Party list MP, accused the government on Thursday of attempting to delay legal proceedings in the Tak Bai case by not allowing the suspects to stand trial until the case's 20-year statute of limitations expires on October 25. He claimed the government was doing this to protect a key figure in the government from being named as the real mastermind behind the massacre during witness hearings. Now people believe that you and your political party aim to let the statute of limitations expire without hearing witnesses because their testimonies may point to a bigger name, right? Said Mr. Rangzaman. Deputy Prime Minister and Defense Minister Phumtham Wechayachai responded that the question was clearly intended to discredit the government and this so-called important person. In reality, this case is undergoing judicial processes involving various parties, including police, prosecutors, and the court, Mr. Phumtham said. The government is doing its part by speeding up the police search for suspects to stand trial, which isn't easy, he said. If you have evidence to prove your claim that the police are dragging their feet, present it to support your statement. Don't just imagine things and make baseless accusations, he said.